Welcome back everyone. Today I've got my river tamarind. This is actually an old video of how it used to look. This was last year sometime. And then previously when I originally bought them. So there was two in a pair, I got them from eBay. Separated one and made it a kind of semi-cascade. And this one actually died on me. But I still got one left, which is this one. Which is actually my least favourite at the time. And again, this is more video of it from last year. And I'm just going to compare it to today, essentially. See just how much it's grown. I'm actually really surprised at how much the trunk has thickened compared to what it was. And obviously you can see it's very overgrown. And one of the reasons that I do cut my trees back is not only for taper and stuff, but it just starts shading out all the other trees. I've only got like a small indoor growing area, and you can imagine when the leaves are actually unfurled on this, yeah, it takes up a lot of space and a lot of light. Pretty similar to like a Brazilian rain tree or acacia kind of trees. Yeah, as those leaves that unfurl in the daytime and then close up at night, which is pretty cool. The only issue I have with this one is that it likes to elongate. As you can see, the nodes are very long. You can manage to keep the growth quite small down low on the tree, but the apex of it is just always long and gangly, and it likes to randomly kill off growth as well by itself. As a new branch kind of grows in, it'll kill off the old branch, and there's a massive cut up there. A big cut coming up. But yeah, just took off the top there, and this is for taper reasons. I might even take off this top kind of C shape. I don't know why I put that C shape into it. It's a bit ugly. I'm not a big fan of it. So I probably will cut it back even lower at some point, maybe in the summer. Maybe try and take a cutting or an air layer. Yeah, this one's a fairly simple prune up. Just kind of cutting back to internal growth and trying to slow it down a little bit, really. This one actually took about a year to recover from his repot. I don't know whether that's because I repotted at the wrong time, but it was quite wobbly in his pot for a good year. It's only in since last summer it really started pushing out well. And then second up, so I don't know if anyone remembers, but this is my cat's claw.
Recently purchased this
cat's claw mimosa, which I got from Jurassic Plants, and this is it against someone's fingernail
from Jurassic Plants here in the UK.
And the flowers.
These are some of the pictures that I have on their website, so I'm looking forward to this growing.
Comparing what it was like when I got it with a stick in the pot.
In a minute.
It's pruned back, obviously, for delivery.
But we will see.
And what it's like now. So yeah, this thing has grown crazily. I think the one issue I'm going to have with this is that it doesn't put on much trunk thickness with the amount of growth it has. But nevertheless, the leaves are tiny, really short internodes. It's already branching like crazy, as you can see. So I think this will be good for the future, but I will have to constantly prune it back, and hopefully the trunk thickens up over time. It's kind of growing like a weed at the minute, where pyracantha kind of grows like this as well, where the trunk doesn't really thicken with the length of foliage. It's more about the roots. So I think I'll have to uppot this in the summer and let the roots run wild, and hopefully it'll thicken up the tree a little bit. But you know, this is I expect this to be a marmay / shohin sized tree, so it doesn't have to be the thickest trunk in the world, if you know what I mean. Scale wise, you know, if you're going for a chewing or a bigger sized tree, then you need a big thick trunk to kind of show age. But yeah, I'm just going to keep on pruning this one back and try and take some cuttings, as it's a fairly rare plant. I think even this cost me £15 for this small kind of seedling or sapling. So yeah, if I can propagate, give some away, sell some, that'll always be a good one. And a little river tamarind in the corner there, in the back of the video. So again, all I'm doing with this one is just cutting off little bits here and now. I'm not going mad in it. Also, I don't know how this reacts. As far as I'm aware, most acacia most kind of trees are quite good with pruning, and they back by quite well, but I don't want to go absolutely crazy on this in the first instance, because there's always that little time of figuring it out. With any kind of new species I get, I try not to do too much to it the first year, unless I'm confident. Just a little zoom in here, just so you can see. And one of the problems with this, and why it's called a cat's claw, is the thorns that come with it. So a bit like a Brazilian rain tree, them thorns are stupidly sharp, and there's a couple of times where I've caught my hand in it trying to reach through and trying to get to other trees and stuff. So yeah, I mean, on most thorny kind of trees, you can actually cut the thorns off to stop you from stabbing yourself. I don't really want to try it with this tree just yet. But I know you can do it with like hawthorn, blackthorn. You can just cut the thorns off and then they will never get you again. Brazilian rain tree as well. But yeah, so I'm just going to leave this one growing for a little bit. See if it thickens up a bit more. And then hopefully come back to it in the summertime. I should be doing a tropical, covering all my tropical trees again soon because it's been a while. A few newbies, quite a lot of growth going on, so yeah, I think a catch up with all the tropical trees before they go outside would be a good thing. But that's it for now, and I hope to see you in the next one.